Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror? Your hair is done, your dress, your outfit is beautiful. Everything looks just perfect, just magical. But somehow, you don't feel feminine at all. You don't feel soft, you don't feel radiant, you don't feel connected to yourself. And you might be wondering and asking yourself, what is missing? Like, what am I doing wrong? Listen, the truth is, femininity is not just about how you look. And in my last video, we talked about why dressing feminine doesn't automatically make you feel feminine. But today, I want to go deeper, because sometimes the reason you don't feel feminine has nothing to do with your clothes at all. So if you haven't watched part 1, I highly recommend that you watch it after this video, because it gives the foundation for this conversation. But today we are going to talk about something deeper: the internal habits and mindset that quietly disconnect many women from their feminine energy. Because the truth is, you can wear the dress, you can do the makeup, you can have soft aesthetic, but if certain things are happening internally, you may still feel disconnected from yourself and your femininity. So hey lovelies, welcome back to Her Awakening. If this is your first time seeing my face or coming across this channel, hey beautiful, I'm Eukaria, and this is a safe space for the women who are healing, becoming a better version of themselves, and choosing to elevate their life softly and intentionally. And if you're serious about your growth, make sure you subscribe and stay subscribed, because girl, this space is intentional. And if you're a returning subscriber, a returning viewer, you know how we do it, right? You guys are the real MVPs of this channel. So with that being said, let's just get right into the video. Firstly, one of the biggest reasons many women struggle to feel feminine is because you're constantly in survival mode. Oh my god, constantly. You are always thinking about, what do I do next? How do I fix this situation? How do I solve this problem? Your mind is always working, is always pushing, is always solving, is always fighting, but never finishes. Like, you're constantly on the go. You want to see it done, you want to get it right, you are like all the time. You're never really present in yourself. You're always thinking of what next. But here's the thing: survival mode forces you into constant masculine energy. The energy of doing, you just want to get it done. The energy of fixing, the energy of controlling, you just want to be in charge. And sometimes you just forget that you're still a girl, you're still a woman, you're still, somebody that needs to be soft, somebody that needs to be calm. And while that energy is sometimes necessary in life, but living there constantly quietly disconnects you from your softness, because you're not being present. You sometimes forget that you're a lady, you're a girl, and you need to act soft. Because the thing is, femininity needs moments of rest, of presence, of calmness, not constant pressure, not always on the go. Secondly, you're too hard on yourself. Oh yeah, another reason why you might not feel feminine is because of how you talk to yourself internally, how you say things to yourself. Because honestly, right, some women are incredibly hard on themselves. Every little thing, they see it as a moment to self-criticize, which, that's a very bad thing to do. It's a very silly thing to do to yourself. Talking down on yourself, it's a no. You tell yourself things like, I'm not good enough, I look terrible today, oh, someone else looked better than me, oh, I'm such a dummy. Really, why? So femininity thrives in self-compassion and gentleness. So when your inner voice becomes really harsh or too harsh, it becomes difficult for you to stay within yourself. It becomes difficult for you to be in your softness, to be calm in yourself. So true femininity is not just about how others treat you, how they make you feel. It's how you treat yourself when nobody's watching. The love and the compassion and the strength you give to yourself when it's only you by yourself. And this leads to another quiet habit that many women don't realize, that it's affecting their feminine energy. They never slow down. Yeah, never slowing down. Many of us has normalized constant rushing, always busy, always multitasking, always trying to be productive all the time, every 24/7. You're not giving yourself that break that you need. You're not giving your body that rest that it needs. But femininity naturally moves at a different rhythm. It appreciates slowness, softness, presence, and enjoying of small, tiny, cute memories and moments in your life. So I want you to know that when life becomes a constant race, you always, you stop experiencing life. You're just moving through it. You're just passing it by. You're just going as it comes. You're not really experiencing. You're not really enjoying. And when that happens, it becomes harder to feel connected to yourself. It becomes harder to feel your present self in yourself. But sometimes it's not just your habit, most times it's your environment. Yeah. Your environment is draining you. It's shrinking you. Your surrounding influence how you feel more than you realize. Because if you're constantly around negative conversations, stressful environment, or just people who drains you, it becomes difficult to maintain a sense of softness and emotional balance because you're always angry, you're always trying to prove a point, you're always trying to explain, you're always trying to say one or two things, trying to prove a point, trying to say this. It makes your energy always reacting instead of flowing naturally. It makes you always hyperactive. You just want to explain, you just want to do things out of the ordinary, you just want to prove a point instead of you to flow naturally and calmly. So sometimes reconnecting with your femininity simply means protecting your peace a little more. If you know that particular person or that environment that is draining, that makes you want to shrink, that makes you want to over explain, you can disconnect if you want to feel connected to your femininity. And this might be the biggest one. You're treating femininity like a costume. Sometimes we treat femininity like something we wear other than something we live. We think if I buy this dress, I will look feminine, I will look sexy, I will look captivating, I will look charming, I'll look breathtaking. Femininity isn't just a dress. Yeah. It's how you care for yourself, how you speak to yourself, how you move through life, how you protect your energy. Clothes can express femininity, but they cannot create it. Yeah. They just can't. So that part comes from within. So if you've ever looked beautiful on the outside and disconnected from the inside, please know that there's nothing wrong with you. This doesn't mean that you have a problem or you have an issue. No, far from it. Sometimes it just means that there are deeper parts of yourself asking for attention, asking for care, asking for communion with yourself, just you by yourself, staying alone and knowing who you are. And femininity isn't about perfection, it's about coming back home to yourself slowly, gently, and intentionally. And this is today's awakening. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, give this video a thumbs up, and also subscribe to Awakening. You can as well share this video with another woman who is ready to rise softly and intentionally. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Stay soft, stay rooted, and continue your awakening. Bye.